99 cents, $2.99, $3.99. I'm sure you've seen those prices before, but who came up with the idea of 99? This guy, Tomáš Baťa from Zlín, Czech Republic. And I happen to study at a university that holds his name. So let me guide you around this unique city. The largest landmark in the town of Zlín, literally, is the skyscraper behind me, the so-called 21. And you as a tourist should be interested because there's a lot of things inside that you'll love. We're inside a skyscraper, inside an office. Like, there's nothing special about it, right? But this office is unique and special, not only for the city of Zlín, but globally. Because not only an office, but it is actually a 5-ton elevator that can move to any floor within the building. And, you know, regular office with air conditioning and with a sink with running water. Keep in mind, we're still in an elevator. And to prove it to you, we're gonna run it down. Now, if you're a fan of Tom Scott, which I am, he also happened to film in this elevator. And at one point, he wanted to push the button to move it, but they told him, no, you cannot do it. Therefore, I asked if I can push the button, and guess what? They also said no. And under Tom Scott's video, somebody pointed out in the comments that they actually did let him move the Tower Bridge in London, but they wouldn't let him move the elevator in Zlín, which I guess makes this place more special. Now, believe it or not, but this elevator is not the only unique elevator in this building. And if you've been following us for a while, you know we love elevators. Baťa's skyscraper has another jewel, and that is this longest running paternoster elevator, not only in our country, but maybe around the world. 30 cabins go all the way to the 15th floor. Now, it is up to you to take one of the 3 elevators, either the office one, the paternoster non-stop one, or the speed one. And once you do so, you will get to the rooftop of this skyscraper. Now, the entrance here is for free. You can get yourself some coffee that you will have to pay for and enjoy stunning views of the city of Zlín. You will get to see everything, and you can actually touch the city here because they actually have a new model that you can touch and see what the city kind of looks like. By the way, this building is now used for governmental purposes, so I'm actually surprised that they let people in here and it's open to public, so thumbs up for that. One of the things that will catch your eye once you climb up on the skyscraper is a ski slope behind me. Now, if Baťa the shoemaker was also making ski boots, I do not know. Important note to this office elevator, I actually thought that you have to be a president or need a special permit to ride it. No, all you need is to pay €4 and book in advance, and then you can take a tour not only of the lift, but of the entire building. And if you don't want to pre-book or pay, you can simply walk in. It's a public building open to everyone, and look, and you will see it for yourself, but not ride it. As you'll roam the skyscraper, you may come across this and wonder, what the hell is that? Well, just read the notes. It's a typical air conditioning machine. The factory area of the city is no longer used for factories to make shoes, but different kinds of businesses own the different buildings. Some of them, like this one, was turned into a coffee place, which is called Coffee Factory, and it is really, really nice. Your Instagram will love it. And another one that you will also love is a building that was turned into apartments, lofts, and we actually found it on Booking. We didn't rent it, but you can. From the pictures, it looks amazing. A little trip down the memory lane. When I was a student here in Zlín, this behind me was my favorite bar, number 12. We would party all night long. Now it's a police station. Don't go party there. Many of the formal factory buildings here in the town of Zlín are finding their new purpose, many of them turning into stores, restaurants, and coffee places. The one that was recommended by many is this one. It's called jedním tahem, with one stroke. And when we saw the koláčes that they make here, which is the traditional Czech sweet, we couldn't resist. So Honza got something different. I got myself a coffee so I could admire the beautiful buildings and wonder what's up with the dimensions and where the inspiration came from. Exactly 20 feet. Do you know why? Write in the comments. If you're from US, you should know. I'm sure you know I'm not local from Zlín, but I did study here. But if you want tips from locals, which we're trying to put in this video, but if you want them in your hand, you can grab a Use It map made by locals, tailored for tourists. Grab it here for free at the City Hall. A lot has changed since I was a student here. It's like, wow. Everybody loves parks, but what I love most about them, if there's coffee places attached and they sort of like lean into the park. And this is exactly what's happening here, downtown Zlín, with multiple coffee places. So we took one of the recommendations and went here to Café 240, 204, whatever, you'll find it, it's right here. We only had a coffee, Honza had a little cake, but you can also stop for what we heard is a delicious breakfast or lunch. And it's great just to sit here and see so many people in the park. I mean, this is only a 70,000 people city, but it's packed here and I love it. The city of Zlín is a city full of parks, and I'm sitting in one of them right now, despite the fact that from your angle or the camera angle, it just looks like a flat grass. But if you look from above, suddenly you can see the great work by great architects that has been done to this place. It connects the university with the shopping plaza, different businesses, hotel, but mainly you get a beautiful view towards the memorial of Tomáš Baťa, which is in the background. In the city of Zlín, you can visit multiple places dedicated to the founder Tomáš Baťa, either his villa, his institute, or his memorial that we're in right now. And let me tell you, this place really gives me goosebumps, and I believe it will give them to you too. It should remind you of his principles. It will also remind you of how he died in 1932 in a plane accident in the Junkers plane that you can see here on the display, which is the only thing you can kind of see here on display. This place is really unique. It really does not matter what the weather is outside, if it's raining, if it's sunny, if it's snowy. The glass panes somehow make the outside world look beautiful and different from the one you're in. And you can see the beautiful design created by Gahurův architect, and it resembles the letter Z, which stands for Zlín. You already know my opinion of the place, but I asked Honza, what does he feel about it? And he said, just wow, dude. And I have to agree. We agreed on the fact that whatever angle you look at this place or within the place, it's always visually pleasing. Now, we didn't come to Zlín by accident. We were actually invited here by, guess who? By my university, or the University of Tomáš Baťa, that I happened to study almost 10 years ago. I studied marketing. I wasn't a daily student, but I would come once a week for Friday and Saturday, and I have only great memories, not only of my classmates, but especially the professors. And I see even my university has good memories of me. By the way, I'm the only one without a master's degree on this board. Not only you can study marketing here, which is what I did, but many other topics, for example, shoe design, clothing design, gaming design, and also if you're more into audio and video, there is a place for you. Definitely the newest thing they have here at the university is this studio. They use it to have a regular TV studio with multiple cameras, but they also have these motion tracking ones around me with special gear and equipment, so you can really film some crazy stuff. And what we found the most interesting is actually, let me turn this on, this giant LED TV that they only use for study purposes. Like, they never watch ice hockey here, ever. It's a university, guys. And some say, not only me, that it's better to study here than in Prague. You study here in Zlín?
Yes, I do.
Where are you from?
I'm from Prague.
And would you say Zlín is better for studies?
Yeah, sure. For studies, Zlín is absolutely better.
I can't agree more. I dug deep into my pocket to find my student card that is actually valid till 2030, so I still sometimes use it. But let's see if it will allow me to have a school cafeteria lunch. My card to school cafeteria still works. Unfortunately, we came late, so the food choices were or are limited. We usually got pizza when we were studying here, and I actually found a picture from 10 years ago what the prices were. You were able to get a student's meal for 2 euros. The prices since then rose to astronomical 4 euros. Still a bargain. Not only marketing, media, or design, but you can also study polymer engineering, economics, or IT, or anything that you desire, and you can study in English. You'll find everything at utb.cz. After you come to study here, you'll be actually attending one of the newest universities in our country. Tomáš Baťa University was established in 2001, therefore it is quite modern, and its classrooms like this one, built just recently, are fancy and new. And you will not be the only foreign student here. More than 13% are from abroad. So now, if you're a tourist, traveler, discoverer, please put Zlín on your map. I think we showed you enough places to lure you in, and there's many places we didn't have time to show you or were closed, like the Comic Cone food truck that was recommended by everyone. Well, next time. And if you're a student and you're planning to be a student in our lovely country of the Czech Republic, maybe Zlín and Tomáš Baťa University can be your future place. So put it up higher on your list. They are more than welcoming here. We created this video together with Tomáš Baťa University, and once again, I was a student here and I only have great memories of that. So you should study here as well. The link to all the needed information will be below the video. So thanks again to the university, and I'll see you guys either here in Zlín or in Prague or on our channel next week. And in the end, I'm going to teach you a special Czech word, and that is how to pronounce the name of the university. It's UTB, but in Czech we would say u tebe, which would mean at your place. U tebe is at you or at your place. U tebe, u tebe.